Alright, hey guys, and welcome to part 11 of Fredbear's Mega Roleplay. In the last episode, we checked out the brand new Those Nights at Fredbear's Game Pass, and I gotta say, I really enjoyed that Game Pass, and apparently a ton of other people also enjoyed it, and people enjoyed it so much that the devs have actually come out with a part 2 to the Game Pass. So now if we go back over here to our Game Pass characters and scroll all the way down, we can see that there are now 3 new Those Nights at Fredbear's animatronics. So these guys are a separate Game Pass because this is part 2 of the Game Pass. So part 1 of the Game Pass does give you Spring Freddy, Spring Bonnie, and the super fast Fredbear, but now we have a part 2 Game Pass. So if we purchase this, it'll cost 120 Robux, which is actually cheaper than a part 1. If I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure part 1 was 150, so part 2 is a little cheaper than a part 1. But anyways, the 3 characters in part 2 is Big Fredbear, The Thing, and Plush Bonnie. Hey everyone, how's it going? So before we check out these brand new characters, one thing I want to go ahead and mention is, in case you guys don't know, there is actually 2 main Those Nights at Fredbear's games. So the first one, Those Nights at Fredbear's, the 2015 remake, basically has all these characters except for this Big Fredbear right here, and then that's the game where the fast Fredbear meme originates from, and that is the one Those Nights at Fredbear's game that I have played, and that one actually came out a few months ago. However, there was another Those Nights at Fredbear's game called Those Nights at Fredbear's New Destiny, and in New Destiny, that's where we actually have this Big Fredbear, and I actually haven't played Those Nights at Fredbear's New Destiny. I've had a few people say like, hey, you should check it out sometime, but the thing with that game is it is about 1, maybe 2 years old at this point, so I never played it. But if you guys really want me to, I could actually check out Those Nights at Fredbear's New Destiny and play through the full game in a future video. Also, before we do hop into it, make sure to leave a like on this video if you guys do want to see more Fredbear's Mega Roleplay videos come out in the near future. Obviously, Christmas is right around the corner, and when Christmas comes out, I will finally be able to check out the Phasmiss event. So I am looking forward to that. Oh wait, also, you know something I just realized? If only we got the Those Nights at Fredbear's Game Pass before Halloween, because for Those Nights at Fredbear's, the 2015 remake, there's actually the Halloween version, which I actually played, and I thought that was a lot of fun. But basically, it reskins the character, so that would be so cool if we eventually get the Halloween skins of the Those Nights at Fredbear's animatronics as like part of the Halloween event or something. But obviously, we just had the Halloween event 1 month ago, so I don't know. I guess we might have to wait and see what happens in next year. But anyways, guys, without any further delay, let's go ahead and check out the part 2 Game Pass for Those Nights at Fredbear's. Up first we have is Big Fredbear. Oh, look at this guy. Look at this guy. You can definitely tell that this guy has received a way more love than the other Fredbear based off of his model. So this guy actually looks like a proper Fredbear animatronic, while the other one is basically Mr. Meme Fredbear. And just by taking a glance at this guy, you can instantly tell that this is basically a un-Nightmare version of Nightmare Fredbear. So this Big Fredbear right here, he looks really good. Yo, that's right. I freshened up. After I did my run, this is what I look like now. Yo, he's looking pretty cool. Alright, so let's go ahead and check out his abilities. So first of all, we have his performance. Hey everyone, it's me, Fredbear. I may not run as fast as the other Fredbear, but you can rely on me for my good, handsome looks. There you go. So he has a nice performance animation, and we have him deactivated. Oh, why do people like the other Fredbear more than me? What the heck? Is it because I don't do the Flint Lockwood run? We have deactivated sit. Okay, there. Oh, that's creepy. His eyes roll up into his head with his deactivated sit position. Okay, there we go. Again, I mentioned this in some of my previous videos on Fredbear's Mega Roleplay. Some of these characters just have unnecessary, amazing standing up animations from their deactivated sit. It's kind of crazy. So this Fredbear can run, but he doesn't do the Flint Lockwood run. So this guy is slower than the other Fredbear. I'm pretty sure the other Fredbear is the fastest character in Fredbear's Mega Roleplay, but when this guy runs, he'll have both of his arms stretched out. He's like, come here and give me a big old bear hug. Well, hey there, buddy. Why don't you come over here and give Fredbear a big old bear hug? What? Wait, what's that you say? You rather have a big smooch? Hell no! Anyways, it looks like we also have some poses for Fredbear as well. So we have pose 1. He's doing this creepy staring animation. Pose 2, he's doing a nice little wave animation. Oh, all right, Fredbear. Listen, you're not as popular as the other Fredbear, so your job is just to stand outside all day and stay in that one pose to bring in new customers. It's just like a little tear sheds from his eye as he's stuck in Stiffy mode right here. It's like, why? Why is the other Fredbear more popular? I look so much better though. What? Hello? What the hell? I'm back on the stage. Let's go. Let's go. I'm back on the stage. What the heck? After I ran outside, I clicked on the map button to teleport back to the stage, and it wouldn't teleport. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to continue this outside. And then it teleports me back to the stage like 3 minutes later. What the hell? Let's go. People care about me. Okay, so wait, where were we? We were on pose 3. So he's kind of like hunched down. He's like, come here and give me a big old hug. It's like Fredbear just got home after being gone away for like a few months, and then you have like this little like you have the little plush Bonnie who comes up to Fredbear, and Fredbear's like, I'm back home, my child, come here, give me a big old hug. Aww. And then we have pose 4. Yeah, that's right. I'm plotting something devious right about now. Hey, yo! So it looks like that's basically all of his main animations. So let's actually switch him to the nighttime animation. So during the nighttime, oh, I'm about to bite ya like it's 87 or 83. Please, it doesn't matter what year. All that matters is I'm going to bite off your frontal lobe, and it's going to taste so delicious. Hey, yo, okay. I gotta say, I like his nighttime pose. I gotta say, it's kind of cool that every now and then he kind of like tries to jump out at you. He's like, roar, I'm scary. Well, why is everyone still scared of the other Fredbear more? Is it because he runs like 1,000 miles per hour? You know what? I guess that's fair. Oh my gosh, and then we have his walk animation during the nighttime. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna come teach you a lesson, and I'm gonna show you why you should be more scared of me than the other Fredbear. Alright, so let's go ahead and see his jump scare. There we go. Honestly, it's kind of the same as that little pose he was doing every now and then during his nighttime idle animation. Because he does his little scary animation. He goes, roar, I'm scary. And then we have his jump scare. Roar, I'm scary. And there's no jump scare sound whatsoever. So I don't know if they just didn't give him one, or if that's a bug and he's supposed to have one or something. Because all the characters in this game have a jump scare sound effects, but this guy doesn't have a jump scare scream whatsoever. I lost my voice. No wonder why people don't like me. But there you guys go. That's basically everything. 2 big Fredbears. So if I had to choose between this Fredbear and the fast Fredbear, obviously I'm going to go with the fast Fredbear. But visually, just based off of his model, I think this Fredbear looks so much cooler. But obviously the other one is just a ton of meme potential. So let's go ahead and move on to the next character, which I'm pretty sure is the Thing. So let's go back over here to the Game Pass. Why is everyone locked? Let me go ahead and refresh everything. Scroll all the way down. Let my characters load in. Which, I mean, at the same time, I actually don't have to let my characters load in. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this in a previous video or not, but there's actually this little HD button in the bottom left corner, and if you press on it, you actually switch to these little icons. So that way, you know, it saves some performance right here. So we have all these icons for all the characters in the game. So this is like their little behind the scenes artwork right here. Oh, they look cool. But anyways, so next that we have is the Thing. This thing was super creepy in Those Nights at Fredbear's 2015 remake. Basically, the Thing is the final boss. So of course the Thing is going to spawn on the puppet stage because, well, it is technically a puppet. So the Thing during the day will actually just stand still and just creepily breathe. Why are you kind of twitching like that? What you plotting? What you plotting? All right, and then we have the walk. Oh my gosh, this thing walks in like 24 frames per second. What the heck? The low frame rate. Again, there's some characters where low frame rate works really well. This one, it looks like it's kind of lagging a little just because it has like more frames than less frames, if that makes any sense. Like basically it's like lost half of its frames. But the main time I think low frame rate works for characters is if it's like Shadow Bonnie or something, where it's basically like maybe like 10 frames per second, where this one's kind of more like I want to say like almost 30 frames per second or something, but the low frame rate is still pretty cool. It gives it that eerie vibe to it. So anyways, with the thing, we have its performance animation. Oh, nah, I can see it being like puppeteered right now, like its arms are being controlled by some strings or something. Nah, that is kind of creepy. We have the thing deactivate. Oh, what was that? Beep, boop, boop. Oh, what the hell? No, what is that? What is that waking up animation? Rawr, I'm scary. We have the sit. Okay, all right, sit in. What you are you gonna wake up? Rawr. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. That was cool. That's what I was kind of talking about with the low frame rate. That worked really well with the standing up animation. And also had like the joints kind of like fly off of it for a second. Oh, and then you also have the sound effects when it's walking around. Oh, that sound effect. It's so simple yet so ominous. Alright, let's actually go ahead and switch to the nighttime. So during the nighttime, you can actually see the thing is now flying. So during the day, the thing will walk around, but during the night, the thing will fly. Oh, why is it gonna fly so slowly? I feel like this is the Grim Reaper coming to claim my soul. Your time is up. You're coming with me, little one. Okay, yeah, that is way too creepy for me. But anyways, we have the run animation. Oh, what the heck? I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Yeah, low frame rate also works really well for this run animation. Nah, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. And when I do, I'ma tickle you. No. All right, let's go ahead and see its poses. So we have a pose 1 where it's just hunched over. Oh boy, this game is so much fun, but one thing I don't understand is why does my back hurt so much? I don't understand why my back is killing me. Me whenever I game. Next up we have is pose 2, where the thing is basically just, you know, kind of doing the regular Five Nights at Freddy's 2 puppet pose. We have a pose 3. Oh, that one's really cool. Just like reaching out. Mom said it's my turn on the Xbox. Oh, and then we have pose 4. Oh my gosh, of course you would be doing that. And then finally we have the jump scare. Again, no jump scare sound, so I wonder if it's just with this part 2 of the Those Nights at Fredbear's Game Pass, where the jump scares just don't have any sounds. There you go. Rate my jump scare sound. Hello there, little one. I have come to claim your soul. No, it's time to die. Oh, hell no! The music button! No, it's the demonic version of the puppet song. Heck no! Heck no! Well, there you guys go. That is basically everything to the thing. So let's go ahead and move on to the final character in part 2 of Those Nights at Fredbear's. The Plush Bonnie, this little plush trap that'll be chilling on your desk, and then he's gonna get ya. If you start camping, I'm gonna get ya. I love this little animation he's doing on the selection screen right here. He's doing like this little dance. I'm gonna get you. Oh wait, okay, so if we turn him to daytime, so during the daytime, he'll be doing this little dance. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Wait, hold on, we gotta see him right here. Oh my gosh, look at his little animation. Hi there, my name is Plush Trap. I'd love to dance and have some fun with my friends. Fredbear, Spring Bonnie, Spring Freddy. The gang's together, and together we're gonna murder 20 people. Hooray! Okay, that's crazy, bro. What a crazy little song. But look at this guy. This guy is plotting something. Just whenever he's walking around, he's like twitching a little bit. So it just kind of shows you that this guy is unstable. But basically, in Those Nights at Fredbear's 2015 remake, if you're in a room, you know, just camp in a room, mainly like Fredbear's room or whatever, for too long, this little guy's gonna jump out and get ya. I see you camping in the corner. What's that? It's almost 6 a.m. Too bad, cause now I am here to ruin your run and waste more of your time. Yay! Oh my gosh, this little demon, bro. I don't know who's worse, this guy or Balloon Boy. Okay, nah, Balloon Boy's definitely way worse than Plush Bonnie. Alright, so Plush Bonnie actually doesn't have like any poses or anything to him, but we have his performance animation, which honestly, I feel like this is his performance animation. I'm not gonna lie. But for his performance, what is this? Hi, I'm Plush Bonnie. How's it going? I'm singing my song. Hi. 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 What the heck? Why is this performance anime? It's like he's got stage fright or something now. POV, whenever you're doing something by yourself. Oh yeah, I'm doing a great job. The moment anyone else starts to witness whatever you're doing. I swear I was doing it perfect just a minute ago. I'm getting stage fright. I'm getting stage fright. No, that's the most relatable thing ever. Anyways, we have Plush Bonnie deactivated. Hey, yo, why you kind of hunched over like that? Why you kind of hunched over? Nah. All right, wake up. Hello, it's me, Plush Bonnie. How's it going? How's it going? I am Plush Bonnie. Him sitting down. Boom. There we go. He's doing somewhat of a plush trap pose. There we go. Wakey, wakey. Time to get up already? Alright, I suppose. Back to dancing, then murdering. Back to dancing. Wait, what was that you said in the middle of that? I'm dancing! Look at me dance! Oh, he's pretty cute. He's not gonna do anything illegal now, is he? Alright, and then we also have a run animation for him. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Oh, I love that his ears actually like posed back. Kind of like that they're blowing backwards in the wind. No, look at this little guy, bro. This guy is so wholesome. What the heck? Yo. Yay! How's it going, everyone? It's me, Plush Bunny. Alright, let's go ahead and switch him to the nighttime animation. So during the nighttime, it looks like he actually keeps his dance animation going on. And does he actually switch to a different animation during the nighttime? It doesn't look like it. I see you. What? Plush Bunny? What the hell? He was just T-posing on me for a second. Nah. Oh, there we go. He does have a nighttime animation. Okay, so I just had to reset my character. And then it actually triggered right there. There we go. So this is his nighttime animation. His eyelids are twitching. I think I got something in my eye. Oh, it might be your blood. Okay, that is really creepy. Nah. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. And when I do, I'm gonna sink my teeth into your flesh. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I think Plush Bonnie is easily my favorite character out of part 2. So the final thing we have with him is his jump scare. So wait, it's nighttime right now. Why can't I use his jump scare? Jump scare? Hello? Does he even have a jump scare? Hello? Okay, there's his jump scare. I don't know why the nighttime animations and stuff are like breaking for Plush Bonnie, but here we go, his jump scare. What? Okay, so he actually has a what the hell? Okay, the jump scare is definitely the worst part on him. What was that? Right, does this guy even have any teeth? Does his mouth open? So it looks like he doesn't have any teeth, so I guess it makes sense that he's not gonna open up his mouth. But no, that's kind of cursed, bro. What the heck? Okay, now it looks better. I don't know why it seemed kind of goofy to me earlier. That seemed way better. So let's see that again. I'm not gonna lie, that doesn't look like a jump scare. You want to know what that looks like? Upsies! Upsies! Oh, someone give him some upsies. I need my upsies! 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 I just murdered someone! Hide me from the police! Wait, what? But there you guys go. That's basically everything to Plush Bonnie, and that is everything in the Those Nights at Fredbear's Part 2 Game Pass. So before we move on, I have to rank these guys. So you know what? I'll rank all the Those Nights at Fredbear's characters together. So right off the bat, if I had to choose between Part 1 and Part 2, easily got to go with Part 1. How do you say no to Part 1? So if I had to rank all of the Those Nights at Fredbear's animatronics, first place would easily go to Fast Fredbear. How does he not get first place? Second place, I'm actually going to give it to Plush Bonnie. Third place would go to Spring Bonnie. Fourth place would be Spring Freddy. Fifth place would be Big Fredbear. And then sixth place would be The Thing. So that's how I would rank Those Nights at Fredbear's animatronics. So let me know how you would rank these 6 characters in the comments down below. Also, I mean, come on, we have to do at least one little game as a Fast Fredbear. Let's go! I get my screen time! Yippee! That's it. You're going to the moon, buddy. To infinity and beyond! What the heck? No, Fredbear, what did you do? I think I broke the game. My bad. There's only one thing to do. Oh yeah, boys, we breaking Roblox tonight. Fredbear, what did you do? But there you guys go. That is everything to this new update to Fredbear's Mega Roleplay. But you guys know what time it is. It's time for us to check out some Game Pass characters. And we've actually almost checked out all of the Game Pass characters in the game. How many characters do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There is 10 characters left for us to check out in the Game Pass section. So, you know what character we should check out? Ducky the Duck. This character is so random, cost only 35 Robux. A little bit is 40 Robux. But Ducky the Duck, this character has been chilling here for so long, and I've been wanting to know what is so special about this character.
Hello, I'm Ducky the Duck.
What the heck? Are they laughing or are they choking? What the heck? All right, let's go into a game as Ducky the Duck.
You actually wasted money on me.
Bro, what is so funny? Stop laughing at me.
You're a loser. I can't stop laughing. I'm joking.
Nah, okay, there we go. Wait, what the heck? What is this walk animation?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, I'm hitting on ya. Oh yeah,
oh yeah, bro, this whole character is just a meme. Also, why does that Fredbear right here have like big eyes, bro? Fredbear is on something on that poster. All right, what else can Ducky the Duck do? So we have Ducky the Duck's performance animation.
Hi everyone, it's me, Ducky the Duck.
Deactivated. Oh my gosh, Ducky the Duck finally got a heart attack. What the heck?
I'm joking. That was so funny. How you thought I was gonna die?
Oh my gosh, deactivated sit?
I'm gonna sit down.
But then I stood up. That's so funny. Bro, stop laughing. Not everything is funny, bro. Wait, there's a special ability. So first of all, we have the run animation.
I got dropped on my head as a child.
Oh my gosh, bro. What is up with this character, bro? All right, let's see that special ability. Oh.
You dare challenge Ducky the Duck? That's funny!
Hey, Ducky the Duck, you want to hear a joke?
Oh boy, I love jokes! Jokes are so funny! Tell me a joke! Tell me a joke!
Alright, Ducky the Duck, the joke is you.
What the hell, bruh?
That's not funny! That's not funny!
Oh my gosh, why did Ducky the Duck turn into a demon? What the heck? So during the daytime, Ducky the Duck is all crazy and goofy, but during the night, this dude is a demon. Nah, who let his inner demons out? All right, let's see his jump scare. It's not this jump scare. What the hell? Wait, we need to see that one more time. Quack. Quack, that's his jump scare, bro. Yo, best character in the game. Best character in the game. How much was he again? Like 45 Robux or something? Best amount of Robux I have ever spent. Actually, no, he was like 35 Robux. Best amount of Robux I've ever spent, bro. Best character in Fredbear's Mega Roleplay. All right, so there was Ducky the Duck. So next up we have is a LOL bit for 40 Robux. The second Game Pass character listed. LOL.
That's so funny.
LOL. Okay, bro, why do we have these two characters, bro? Nah, that's a crazy combo. So anyways, we have Lolbit, who will spawn in the private room of a sister location. It's been a hot minute since I've been in the sister location area. So we got Lolbit. Nah, what's Lolbit plotting back here? Anyways, we have Lolbit's performance. Hi everyone, it's me, Lolbit. Lolbit. So the main difference between Lolbit and Funtime Foxy is that Lolbit doesn't have eyebrows And also, in a bunch of different versions of Lolbit actually doesn't have a tail, but this version of Lolbit does have a tail. I gotta say, I really love the shine effect going on a Lolbit right here. So we have a nice and simple performance animation. We have Lolbit deactivated. Oh, Lolbit waking up. Hi everyone, how's it going? Deactivated sit. I guess I'll take a nap. And then Lolbit getting back up. I love the faceplates for the Funtime animatronics. We have a Lolbit's run animation. I'm gonna get you. Lol, lol. And when you die, I'm gonna go to your funeral, and guess what? I'm gonna say, lol. Okay, that's wild. And then, wait, we have a jump scare button? What does this do? Oh, the faceplates, that's right. So with the Funtime animatronics and Fredbear's Mega Roleplay, you can actually toggle their faceplates. I forgot about that. So we can actually open up a Lolbit's faceplates. And anyways, let's go ahead and switch to the nighttime animations for Lolbit. Okay, there we go. Lolbit's in a bit more of a aggressive stance. You can see the faceplates opening every now and then. The jaw is constantly splitting open in half. That is creepy. Wait, let's see that one more time. Look at the jaw. Oh, that's creepy. Anyways, Lolbit walking around. Lol. Okay, I think you guys already knew that was coming. And we have a Lolbit's jump scare. Oh my, whoa, talk about letting out the inner demons right there. What the heck? Lolbit's been holding back some hatred for some long time and let it all out in one scream. Lol. You know what? I kind of want to switch to Funtime Foxy because it's been a hot minute since I played as Funtime Foxy for a little comparison. So Funtime Foxy is just a regular secret character. Now, where on this menu is a Funtime Foxy listed? Right here, Funtime Foxy. So Funtime Foxy will actually spawn in the Funtime Auditorium. I think the animations might be kind of similar between Funtime Foxy. Obviously, Funtime Foxy has the voice lines, but again, you can do the whole faceplates opening up. Overall though, it seems like, okay, what the heck are up with these animations? There we go. So I don't know what it is with, I think Roblox is just acting up today. Like I turned off nighttime animations and then it was still nighttime animations for like a second or whatever. So we have Funtime Foxy going for a stroll, and we also have Funtime Foxy's performance animation. Okay, stop T-posing on me. Stop T-posing. Bro, respawn. What is happening to Roblox today, bro? I respawned. Hello? Funtime Foxy, stop T-posing on me. I'm trying to do a comparison. You are ruining the Oh my gosh, bro. What just happened? Anyways, we have a Lolbit's walk, and then we have a Lolbit's performance. So, okay, the animations are similar, but they are different. Okay, I was kind of curious about that. If Lolbit was just a reskin of Funtime Foxy, which, I mean, obviously Lolbit technically is a reskin of Funtime Foxy, but I mean, if Lolbit and Funtime Foxy had the same animations or not. So Lolbit does actually have some unique animations. Okay, that's cool. All right, so that's basically everything to Lolbit. So we actually have some other sister location animatronics to check out in the Game Pass section. So besides Lolbit, we have a Circus Baby, Innard, and I think there's also, yeah, Yendo. So let's go over them in order. So up next is a Circus Baby for 60 Robux. So let's go ahead and purchase her, and let's refresh this menu so that way we can see her. Hi Circus Baby, how's it going? Let's go ahead and play as her. So Circus Baby will spawn, yeah, she spawns in her room in sister location. So what is this? The circus gallery. So we got Circus Baby chilling on stage. Let's go ahead and see her performance animation. Hi, please take a seat. It'll only be a moment, and I will make you some delicious ice cream from my body. Okay, why you gotta say it like that? We have Circus Baby deactivated. So she's just, oh, there we go. There we go. She's hunched over and her eyes are solid black. Wakey, wakey. Huh? Morning time already? Where's Daddy? Deactivated too. There we go. So she's actually sitting down. Okay, again, why is it like that with some of these characters? Like some characters, instead of saying deactivated sit, it just says deactivated too. She is clearly sitting right now. Okay, fine, I'll wake up. Calm down already. The show will begin momentarily. So eat my ice cream. Hey, yo, how'd you make that ice cream? You don't want to know. Wait, we have 2 different stop animations. So we have a stop 1 where she will take the ice cream and put it back in her stomach hatch. And then what is stop 2? Stop 2? Oh, she'll scoop you and grab you. Oh, there we go. So that's what happened to Elizabeth. We have the faceplate button so we can actually trigger Circus Baby's faceplates. We also have some voice lines for Circus Baby.
I guess you forgot about me.
I'm sorry, Circus Baby. I'm sorry. I did not forget about you. I'm sorry I didn't check you out with the other Funtime animatronics. You know, that's when I was first starting to play Fredbear's Mega Roleplay. Okay, I'm sorry, but I'm checking you out now.
Want to see the scooping room?
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by the scooping room? You want some of my yummy ice cream? Come on. I just want to scoop out your insides. Hey, yo. Okay, bro. Nah, that second voice line is kind of wild. Anyways, we have Circus Baby walking around. So, oh my gosh, bro. Again, that's something that really sucks with Sister Location. Is the only time you actually get to see Circus Baby in the game is whenever she's deactivated in Parts and Services. And then that's it. That's literally the only time we get to see Circus Baby in Sister Location. She had more screen time in Help Wanted 2. And in Help Wanted 2, she only like shows up in the Parts and Services door, walks up to you, and gives you some ice cream. She has more screen time in Help Wanted 2 than Sister Location. What the heck? All right, let's go ahead and switch her to the nighttime. So during the nighttime, okay, there we go. We have those faceplates moving around a little bit. And honestly, her walk animation actually seems a little more jolly. I think she looks a little more creepy. Yeah, she seems like way creepier during the day than the night. I'm not gonna lie. All right, let's go ahead and see her jump scare. Okay, where's the jump scare sound? I guess the jump scare sound is just a Fredbear's Mega Roleplay thing or a Roblox thing or something. Like I said earlier, Roblox, I don't know why, it's been acting so goofy today. So these characters, they definitely are supposed to have their jump scare sounds. Just every now and then, for some reason, they just don't have any sounds.
Roar! I'ma get you! Roar!
There we go. If we don't get jump scare sound effects, I'll insert my own.
Roar! Ew, woo, daddy!
Okay, no, that was way scarier than any FNAF jump scare ever. But there you guys go. That's basically everything to Circus Baby. So now let's actually check out Innard. So Innard's Game Pass is right next to Circus Baby. So how much is Innard? Innard is 60 Robux. All right, let's go ahead and purchase the Amalgamation Game Pass. Nah, why does Innard look so creepy while he's hunched over like that? Nah, Innard, you good?
The scooping room. The scooper.
I want my exotic butters. All right, anyway, so we have Innard's daytime animation. So during the daytime, Innard will be standing somewhat almost, you know, straight up. Still got a little bit of a hunch, but not super bad. So Innard will be behind the glass watching you as you get your organs scooped out. And he's like,
Oh, what's that? You lost your organs. Don't worry. I can donate my entire body and put it inside you.
Anyways, yo, nah. The Sister Location animatronics are some like really cool models in Fredbear's Mega Roleplay. I just really love the whole Sister Location section of Fredbear's Mega Roleplay. So anyways, Innard, while he's walking around, oh, he's doing this creepy walk. No, and the different eyeballs are like blinking on him as well. Anyways, let's go ahead and see his animation. So we have Innard's performance animation.
Hey everyone, it's me, Innard. I'm not a wired monster. I'm an animatronic. I'm here to perform, right?
Okay, buddy, stop being creepy. Deactivated Innard. He's just hunched over. Wakey, wakey. Deactivated sit. What was that with his right arm? His right arm just like hit the wall. he had to like, why is he sitting down, bro? He has to like slap somebody. Wait, let's have him sit like right here. All right, I'm gonna take a nap. Good night. Screw you, Funtime Foxy. What the heck, bro? Why is he gotta slap the wall like that though? No, okay, that is actually so creepy with him sitting in the scooping room like this. No. All right, get up, buddy. Get up. Stop abusing Funtime Foxy. So on this page, Innard can actually crawl. So there we go. Innard can go into the vents because, well, he's able to go into the vents in the private room. I dropped one of my eyeballs. Has anyone seen one of my eyeballs? You think with all these extra eyes on me, I could easily find it, but I'm kind of struggling here. I'm not gonna lie. I can't find it. Oh well, I got like 20 more on me. Losing one ain't really too much for me. We have Innard's run animation. No, what is this? What is this run animation? Wait, hold on. Let's go into the Funtime Auditorium. Why is he doing like, why is his run pelvis first? I mean, I guess that's basically his walk animation whenever he goes into Mike's body in the mini games for the custom night area. Whenever you see Mike slowly turn into purple guy, like he's like going like pelvis first in his walk animation, so he's kind of like mimicking that here. Oh my gosh, the mimic. Anyways, so that's his run animation. But anyways, we also have some voice lines for Innard. So we have voice line 1.
Why didn't you trust me?
It's time to take your final bow.
Oh, there we go. So we have like Circus Baby and then a Funtime Foxy. So no, this is straight up the Mimic, bro, because you know how in Secret of the Mimic mimics all the other animatronics in the game. That's basically what Innard is doing right here. Even though, well, I mean, technically Innard is actually all the animatronics fused into one, so he's not mimicking them. He technically is all of them. We have some more voice lines on page 3. I see you. So there was Ballora. We have Funtime Freddy. And then we have the Biddy Bab. Honestly, I was kind of expecting that last one to maybe be like Bon Bon or something. Especially because you do get to see Bon Bon dead inside of the scooping room. But the fact that it's Biddy Bab is, I don't know, it's a little interesting because there's no way, yeah, out of the small characters, it would definitely be Bon Bon who would get mixed up into Innard because, you know, Bon Bon's dead in the scooping room, but we don't see any Biddy Babs or Mini Renas in there, except for the Night 4 sister location. We don't talk about Night 4. But anyways, let's go ahead and switch him over to, actually, before we switch him to nighttime, on page 3, we can actually toggle his mask. So boom, face reveal, aren't I pretty? Oh, you put the mask back on. Oh, poor Innard. All right, so for the nighttime animation, Innard is hunched over and half of his mask is opened up. Nah, and then he has this creepy walk animation where like all of his joints are like super loose. Oh, look at the eyeballs dangling on him. Ew, but I love that this nighttime version of Innard actually has like his faceplate halfway opened. All right, let's go ahead and see his jump scare. Oh, okay, that's a really cool jump scare. I like that one, especially with, you know, the jump scare sound actually working. There we go. I think Innard might be my favorite jump scare today so far. I'm not gonna lie, I really love that jump scare animation. So far out of the sister location animatronics, can easily say Innard is my favorite. Circus Baby will get 2nd place, and then Lolbit will get 3rd place out of the sister location animatronics we've checked out in this video. But there is one more sister location animatronic game pass, and that is Yendo. So let's go back over here to the game pass section, scroll all the way down here. Yendo is still pretty brand new. He got added to the game like before Golden Freddy did, so like before the FNAF 1 update. So this guy, you know, he's not super brand new, but he's relatively new, like way newer than the other sister location animatronics. And this guy is only 45 Robux, so he's actually way cheaper than Innard. So let's go ahead and check out Mr. Yendo the Indo Bendo. All right, so Yendo also spawns in the private room, which, you know, that makes sense. So we have Yendo. Oh my gosh, this guy's just walking around kind of creepy. You know what, let's actually go over to, we could go to Circus Baby's room from here. Yeah, the Circus Auditorium. That way we could actually see this guy in some proper lighting. All right, yeah, let's go over here into this hallway. Yo, Yendo. No, this guy looking kind of creepy. All right, so this is Yendo, basically the endoskeleton of Funtime at Freddy. However, it's, you know, also not Funtime Freddy because, you know, he has both of his hands and his eyes are yellow. But anyways, for Yendo, during his idle animation, he'll just be like, does anyone care about me? Us endos are struggling out there and stuff, but I feel like I'm definitely the most forgotten endoskeleton. I gotta say, his walk animation is actually really cool. I love that his arms are like kind of dangling. They're not fully dangling, but like kind of dangling at his sides. And then we have his fingers kind of like grasping every now and then. So anyways, with a Yendo, we have his performance animation.
I'm Yendo. How's it going, buddy?
I'm not gonna lie, with like the wires on the top of his head, it makes it look like he has like angry eyebrows and he just looks ticked.
Hey, it's my turn. It's my turn to attack the night guard, not you. Why didn't I get added to the main sister location animatronics? Why does no one care about me? Everyone cares about a little bit more, but you sister location animatronics would be nothing without me.
Dang, he looks like he's crashing out. We have a Yendo deactivated, so he just like, he blinks and then he hunches over, then he wakes up, he's like, what the heck, is it time for me to wake up already? Deactivated set. Oh, there we go. He's kind of doing like a Golden Freddy pose or something, but I would definitely see Yendo doing this pose when he's on the conveyor belt.
Rise and shine.
We have a Yendo with a run animation.
I'm gonna get you.
Again, he just looks so angry based off of his endoskeleton wires on his head. But let's go ahead and switch him to the nighttime. So during the nighttime, oh, there we go. Yendo is actually hunched over. I love this nighttime pose right here. And he has one arm slightly stretched out. Oh, and he's doing that pose. Whenever he's walking, he mimics that pose that he does in the private room office. And last but not least, we have Yendo as a jump scare. There we go, a pretty simple jump scare. So I'm not gonna lie, Yendo, low-key, kind of my least favorite. What? I know, I wasn't expecting that. You know, Yendo being more newer than the other sister location animatronics, but not gonna lie, out of the sister location animatronics we checked out in this video, he's my least favorite. So how I would rank them is Innard, then Circus Baby, then Lolbit, then Yendo. I'm not gonna lie, there's just not a whole lot to Yendo, which, I mean, at the same time, you know, it makes sense. You know, he barely has any screen time in sister location. Like, first of all, he was an Easter egg in the Funtime Auditorium, and then he got added into Custom Night, where he just kind of like, what does he do again? He like fades in and out of existence or something, or is it like if he's in your office, you would have to flip with the monitor? It's been forever since I've done sister location Custom Night, so I don't remember off the top of my head. So I'm sorry, Yendo. I'm sorry, buddy.
I guess I'll go cry in the corner.
Well, anyways, guys, I think that is where I'm going to leave it for today's video on Fredbear's Mega Roleplay. So we do still have a few game passes left. We have the Mexes, the Mimic, and the Toy Animatronic Gals game pass. But other than that, we have checked out all the characters in the game, which is insane. So I could check them out in this video, but apparently Toy Chica is actually going to be getting a revamp here in the near future. So I kind of want to wait for Toy Chica's revamp to come out, and then I'll actually purchase the Toy Animatronic Gals game pass. And then also next time we could also check out the Mexes and the Mimic. But oh yeah, and we also have this game pass right here of Mr. Toy Freddy. I almost forgot about that one, so we can save that one for a future video as well. But again, in this video we went over those nights at Fredbear's part 2. We then went over Ducky, Lolbit, Circus Baby, Innard, and Yendo. So let me know who your favorite character was that we checked out in today's video. But that's going to be it for today. Make sure to leave a like if you guys do want to see more Fredbear's Mega Roleplay videos in the near future. Like I said earlier, the Christmas event will be coming back to the game very, very soon, which I've never checked out the Christmas event. And I don't know, they might add some more characters to the Christmas event, like how they did with the Halloween event. So I don't know, we'll just have to wait and see. And like I said earlier, they are doing a revamp to Toy Chica, so we could also check that out in a future video. But that's going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.